Welcome back, guys, to Persona 5 Royal, where, having reached the middle of June in the rainy season that's taking place now, you'd think I would study, but of course, Mishima, a confidant, is awaiting for us. I have to go and find the guy, however, first of all, as we are pretty much ending our night here, with social stats nowhere near leveling up, and our kindness is the next one I kind of want to work on, because it's only on rank 2 at this point. When the rest have reached rank 3 already. I don't know if that's an already. That's the funny thing, I'm saying already like it's fast, and I don't know if it is. But kindness, I'm not very kind. I could clean for Sajiro here, who we're not really doing any confidant work with anytime recently, but we're going out to deal with other confidants first. Up next, we discuss looming dangers approaching our city. A team of reporters following a police investigator who's on the mafia case. What was clear is that there is little the police can do. Even the police are having a hard time. We can't let our guard down. I probably looked at that last time, but just in case I didn't. And of course, our plant is probably completely fine too.
Nice.
As always, a mafia boss. I think it's actually a pretty decent target. I mean, yes. It's a really obvious target as well. It's just the fact that we have to be kind of given the lead-in to do it. So over in Shibuya, if we press, which button is it? There. No, not that one. There we go, square. We see Mishima up. I have no clue where he is, except he's probably in Central Street in the middle of the rain, right? I wonder if there's like any more stuff I can get at this point in time in the shops. I need to keep checking, because I guess they might get new stock at any time. I have to return before I can check if I got new. I'll try to do some more sweeps of the shops in the future. But Mishima, please don't try to hook us up with any ladies ever again, because you make me look bad. Just meet people normally. I don't know.
Kind of depressing, isn't it?
I heard the rain front is going to stagnate here for a while. Oh yeah, did you know crime goes up drastically during the rainy season? I'll have to check the fan site and see if anything's happened. So you did the request I asked you to do. Thanks. Hey, so I figured out another way I can help as your strategic image management representative. It's a great deal for you, of course. Are you free today? Sure. Do we have a... Let's hang out. We'll be going to an expensive buffet over in Shibuya.
Right, let's go.
Don't worry about the price, though. Come on, follow me. Follow me. Oh, we're going there again? Hey, today's my treat. How are you? Wait a second. We had to sell a gold medal for this. A fake gold medal. Well, no, a real fake gold. You know what I mean. You were just rich? Phantom Thieves are all about fancy stuff like this, right? That's why we're here. Oh, and it's just the two of us, so don't be afraid to go all out. What do you want to eat? I love desserts. That's true. Some nice organic veggies. What do you like, Mishima? You're a dog, so steak. We're treating you like a puppy. Doesn't it? Meat's perfect for tough guys like us. No, for little puppies. By the way, this place is all you can eat, so let's make sure we get our money's worth.
Actually...
Anyway, I posted on the fan site that I had connections to you guys. The fandom really ate that up. Don't worry though, I didn't say anything that would point to my real identity. I did end up talking about how expensive it is to run our little organization though. The donations I got after that were pretty generous to say the least. Well, I guess our loving sponsors just wanted to show some support. Not bad for strategic management, huh? You're amazing, good boy. Yeah, it's a piece of cake for someone as skilled as me. Oh, we didn't like it. Or that much. Let's take advantage of this windfall as much as we can. Oh, and it's okay to consider this meal an organizational expense, right? Wait a minute. I've seen on the news that using donations for stuff other than what's publicized is a serious crime. Food is definitely an acceptable business expense, but can the same be said of an expensive buffet?
Oh.
The more I think about this whole thing, the less I think we should use the donations here. I mean, people would get mad at a politician for using tax money for personal affairs. The same probably applies to the Phantom Thieves. I guess returning the money would be the best choice. Maybe we could keep it. You're right.
That's right.
Yeah, we really need to make sure we keep the image of the Phantom Thieves clean in our fans' minds. I think I'll return the money and thank the fandom for that generosity. They'll love that. I might be a waste of some nice resources, but it's all good as long as it boosts our popularity, right? Maybe I was born to do this strategy stuff. I'm honestly getting pretty good at it. Don't worry, I'm still gathering info on the forum too. I actually have a few solid leads right now. Everything so far is being close to home, but these next ones are going to blow your socks off. Mishima seems particularly enthusiastic today. There we go. We end with another rank up. Probably not even an ability.
All right.
Nope.
Oh.
So if we're returning the money, how are we going to cover our meal? I'm flat broke. Wait, what? I guess let's just go home. Wait, what? Oh, Soda. Sorry for dragging you out for no reason again. As strategic image management rep for the Phantom Thieves, I wanted to splurge a little to boost morale, but I guess it ended up being pretty good for our PR in the end, right? What, by not committing the illegal act? Honestly, you'll get better ideas, man. Just look at the law first. Leave it to me. We'll just consider today an investment for our future. There's still so much I have to do for you guys. I'll work even harder. I want to be a real asset to the Phantom Thieves. Okay, bye. See, Anon said it, right? It's called the law. Ah, we're able to grab a seat. Why don't you read something until we get there? Right. Kindness. We're going to read Zora the Outlaw, the first part, which means at any point in time we can just sit down, read the second part, bang, kindness. Man in the Mask stood up for the weak and fought valiantly against injustice. Yep. Make sure you pay extra close attention to how totally awesome Zoro is. Oh, I didn't realize how long you've been reading. So how far did you get? Seems like you still have some pages left. You should continue some other time. Oh, almost at the station. I say that was an efficient use of your time. Seriously, if I knew this counted for something, I would read standing up in the train.
The rumors are pretty terrible.
Don't you think all that blackmail stuff is insane? I didn't think it had anything to do with me, but there are even victims in my class. Oh, I know all about that. These guys supposedly come asking if you want an easy, high-paying job. But then if you say yes, you get dragged into some real shady stuff. Did I say yes at the very start of the game? The teachers or student council press will do something about it, though. People are real worried. Oh, you're talking about that posting. I wonder if she was serious about it. I heard she knew about Kamishida and the sexual harassment. She probably won't be too much help. Well, we're being blackmailed currently. That Ida guy's here. I'll try and ask him about it. Okay, we're counting on you. Leave it to me. That level of motivation actually makes me a little more nervous. In any case, let us know if you learn anything.
Nijima-kun, what is going on here? Apparently the damage done by this so-called mafia has even reached our student body.
Well,
I thought this absurdity was nothing but a joke. Not only are there victims, there are even rumors that some are involved with such crimes. I've even received inquiries from their guardians. Why is this happening?
Unfortunately, I do not have the answer to that.
This is the greatest disgrace in the history of this academy, if it were to be discovered. This is a vital issue for the student council. Did I not ask you to resolve it?
I'm doing the best I can.
And I can trust you? You must do something about this at once. You're the only one who is reliable around here. Don't let me down. From what I've heard, even the other students are starting to be dissatisfied with you. At this rate, you and I will both lose our roles at this school. Do you understand?
I do. Please, just give me a little more time.
It'll be both our heads' speech.
Kids these days.
So I handed a bill over at a convenience store and they told me they don't take foreign currency. What I gave them was a bona fide Japanese banknote. Don't tell me young people these days don't know who Hirobumi Ito is. I shudder to think that these will be the people shouldering Japan's economy. I hope you all know your stuff. Here's a quiz just to make sure. Hey, Solder, why me? Between paper bills and coins, which one is issued by the government? I have no clue. I'm assuming because we get... Okay. In the UK, it is both by two separate organizations. You've got the Royal Mint and you've got the Bank of England. Bank of England is governmentally controlled because they're the ones who set interest rates. Coins, of course, go for the Royal Mint, and I'm pretty sure that's governmentally controlled as well. Knowledge factor on this is the fact that I did work in a bank while we were changing our currency between paper to plastic notes. So it was something we had to explain quite often. Both sources are governmentally owned, but I don't know if that's true in Japan. And I mean, our Royal Mint actually does coins for like multiple different countries, so it could do it for Japan. There's medals as well. The only... I mean, in the UK, it's both. This one is weird, but the answers are always found with logic. Others should know this, yes? No. If it was a UK question, fine. Now, I'm assuming some kind of trick. I'm assuming it's not both, so it could be neither. But I imagine Japan has a mint, and Japan has... It probably runs out the whatever is the Bank of England equivalent in Japan for the bills. Will trusty Google help once more? Can I Google the answer though? To be honest, it completely depends on what is a governmental entity. So I could Google, is the Bank of Japan, is it the Bank of Japan? I don't know if it's even called that. Is the Bank of Japan governmentally owned? If it's not governmentally owned, then it would probably be coins. If it is, then it's probably both. Of course you can, but will you? I'm gonna. Is it the Bank of Japan? Central Bank of Japan, okay. Is it governmentally owned? That's what I thought. When I looked at it, I thought it had a stock price, but it actually has a bank rate. It is partly privately owned, according to Wikipedia. Bank of Japan, yeah. It has since been privately owned. Doesn't say when it was privately owned though. Okay, it is not a governmental agency or private corporation. I'm assuming the mint is then. I won't look up the mint and I would probably say coined. It's interesting that the Bank of Japan is not governmentally owned though. It's not owned by the people. In the UK, Bank of England is. Coins then? I mean, I may as well do the next step. Japan Mint. I'm actually just interested in this because it's worrying. It's the independent. Oh, administrative institution. Okay, its owner is the government of Japan. There we go. Coins.
This is it.
I cheated.
Exactly.
That's right. Paper bills are printed by the bank and coins are issued by the government. See, look, I understand this bit of it. Originally, the government made both coins and paper money, which is like the UK. However, with the ability to make as much money as they wanted, the economy fell into chaos. An independent organization, namely the Bank of Japan, has been tasked with printing paper money since. Well, I know kind of how that kind of stuff works. Maybe I should ask for Boris notes what my banknotes.
Nice going.
It's really smart to be able to answer a question like that. I used my cat phone under the desk. But looking at the question with it having 4 choices, I thought it was a trick, so it was probably one of the 2 top answers. Because both or neither would be too thingy, and both would be the most obvious answer to choose. Coins which don't have as much of an effect on the economy are still produced by the government. You simply can't trust a moron to look after your finances. The best they can manage is pocket change. Imagine all the money you could ever want at your feet. I hope the next palace is somewhere awesome like that. Yeah. Hey, I see Lady Anne's going to talk to Ida. You're going to back her up, right? Now, do you consider me to have cheated? This isn't actually a request from the fan site, but a personal one. The truth is, a younger student came to consult with me about something the other day. It sounds like he's getting blackmailed as his job by the store manager. This is inexcusable! Right? From what he told me, money went missing from the registry he was supposed to be in charge of. As such, he's been falsely accused of stealing money from the store, and now the manager's making him pay back the full amount. It's 50,000 yen. I mean, I've got that. That's a lot of money. Yeah, this guy's like the most honest person I know. There's no way he'd steal all that money. And while I did some research into the store online, according to some rumors, the manager might be the one stealing the money. He's the only person who checks the registers after all. On top of that, some other staff members saw him taking cash out when he was calculating totals. Anyway, the guy's name seems to be Nozomi Odo. I found it out when I looked into the store. Please, you gotta help the student. Part-time job, full-time hell. So yeah, I'm sorry guys, I cheated horribly. I was just genuinely interested as well. I feel like being able to learn stuff from playing a game is pretty damn cool. It's me at the hideout, we have the name. So that's all sorted out by the look of it. Alright, what's going on with you two then? I'm assuming if I talk to you, nothing progresses?
And so I really need some money right now. Can you tell me about this easy part-time job? I'm sure you know about it, Ida-kun. Please?
You don't need my help. A girl like you could probably get a job anywhere, right?
Huh? Now that you mention it, yes. So, what I mean is...
This is going south fast.
Oh, Francois!
Huh?
My cat Francois got run over by a car and also has an incurable illness. I need money fast.
That's not convincing at all. Is she talking about me?
If Francois were to die, I think I'd die too. Probably.
Come on, don't talk like that.
If you don't like it, then tell me about that easy part-time job. You know something, don't you? I've heard the rumors.
Rumors? Was it Nishiyama who...
Nishiyama?
Oh,
Hey, what was that about Nishiyama?
that's...
She actually got the momentum back. She's not acting anymore now, is she? Come on. Let's leave this guy to Lady Anne and go look for that Nishiyama fellow.
Okay then. We are intel gathering.
Do you have a minute?
Uh.
You're looking for something, right? I want to help you out, so please ask me anything.
What's your birthday? Okay, what's the word? Where's Nishiyama?
Nishiyama? He usually hangs out with Ida. Oh, so you want to ask him about Ida? So that's why Takamaki-san was chasing him. I'm sorry, I don't know where he is right now. He usually stays till late, so I think he's probably still somewhere in the school. I'll keep digging around while you're looking for him.
Well, I guess we can let him handle this. We'll have to ask someone else about Nishiyama's whereabouts. Can you think of anyone who might know?
The reporter lady?
Maybe.
This is about the scam group. I heard some of the students have become victims. It would cause quite a lot of buzz if you could solve it. Let me know if you learn anything. What's gonna happen? I don't know. That's why we're finding out. Sodakan, is President Nijima keeping an eye on you? The student council's on edge. Hurry up. Do you have anything you want to ask about? The mafia. I heard the mugging, scams, prostitution, and drugs are making them tons of money. Most of their victims have been high schoolers, leading our school to warn its students as well. But nobody actually knows how they operate. Even the police are completely lost. By the way, for the early bank comment, I'd like to point out I wasn't a banker. Do you know what I mean? I'm not rolling in it. I was the guy who puts the money over the counter when someone comes in. That's it. A teller, I think it's called in America. But saying you're a banker makes it sound like you're, you know, one of the problems with the economy or something. Just want to clarify, no. The victims at our school. The principal asked for us to come forward with any information we might have, right? I heard someone did come to the student council saying they were being threatened. I don't want to assume this of you, but you didn't have anything to do with that, right? No. Ida come from your class. I've heard he's a serious student. Although he has seemed a little down lately. I wonder what happened. If you were a banker like that, you probably wouldn't be doing YouTube. I mean, I'd be lapping up those bonuses, wouldn't I? Nishiyama-kun, are you looking for him? He's a really serious student with great grades. I always see him at the library after school. The library's just up on the floor above this one. Why don't you go talk to him? Well, there we go. Thank you very much. Oh, stalker friend isn't here.
That's interesting.
Oh, I was about to say, let's click to see what confidence we've got up.
Do this.
What's wrong? Ah, it's nothing. I was just looking at the bulletin. Anyway, how is the investigation going? I don't believe there's much time left at this point. It's like quite a while. Do you have any info?
Well,
You mean about the bulletin? Sorry, but there's nothing I can say to you right now. Anyway, this is a very important matter for our school. I hope you can return with good news. And don't worry, I'll keep my promise as long as you uphold your end of the bargain. It's 13 days. Which one of you is... Do we need to sit down and read right now? Save that for later. I was told to look for Nishiyama in here.
Nishiyama? That's me. You're that transfer student, right? You need something?
I'll need a job on the low down.
Job? Are you talking about that one time? I don't know. I said I didn't want to do it. That's something Ida... Wait, are you doing something to him? He's been acting really strange lately.
I want to help him. Why talking like this? Because we're deals in the books. I don't know. I swear. Tell me what I want to know.
Oh, fine, I'll do what you say. Just please don't hurt me.
I just put my fingers in his back. Tell me what you know.
One day, the two of us went to Shibuya, and a man approached us over near Central Street. He asked if we were interested in an easy part-time job. I said I wasn't, but Ida was into it. He was asking the guy all sorts of questions.
I have to keep up the pretense, do I?
What was this job?
I don't know. I was so scared, I ended up going home alone. But according to Ida, it only takes 10 minutes, and is good for people who don't stand out.
Anything else you have to share?
Ida started spending a lot of money. That's when his strange behavior began too. But that's all I know. That's enough, right?
A man on Central Street, huh? That is suspicious. Maybe he was making him commit crimes?
Have you found out anything, Ollis? I've tried looking into this high-paying part-time job myself. People seem to be talking about it here as well. Supposedly a man will talk to you in broad daylight over on Central Street. I know! And your job is to deliver a small envelope. Oh, God, envelope he hands you. Oh, no. Well, I will contact you again if I learn anything more.
So that means this part-time job is somehow crime-related. It takes 10 minutes, is good for people who don't stand out, and involves a small envelope. Does that ring any bells? It's something the Mafia would definitely be up to.
Murder!
Fraud, prostitution, drugs. Could be literally everything. I don't know. I mean, I'll say fraud because... I mean, you could put a note with a target, but, you know, I think you'd notice, like, syringes or pills and everything.
Fraud.
The Mafia are apparently behind all those scams. Maybe they're delivering the money from those? But it's in a small envelope. I doubt big stacks of cash would fit in there. Any other ideas? It's something the Mafia would commit.
Murder's in the envelope.
What's now going on?
Drugs, then.
Like illegal drugs? Maybe they made Ida smuggle drugs for them. That definitely fits with the small envelope. And you can get arrested just for possession.
Did you meet Nishiyama? Well, I looked into Ida on my own anyway. Rumor has it he got involved in some kind of suspicious part-time job. And that job's apparently totally insane. Something about trafficking drugs, I think. I hear they ask you to take part in it down on Central Street in broad daylight even.
So he is smuggling. This won't be pretty. Come on, let's go back to Lady An. We'll ask Ida directly.
I thought that would be way too obvious in an envelope. Obviously, I'm wrong. Like vials of stuff.
See you later.
What are these round objects in there? Do you know what I mean?
What do you think?
Did my information come in handy? Did thanks.
I never asked for your help.
Did thanks, good puppy. No problem. I just want to see you guys
Now that
succeed.
you mention it.
I want to ask Ida something, right? He's still in the classroom with Takamaki-san. Sure. Pills would fit, yes, but it'd be really obvious what you were transporting.
Please tell me about the job, or else my beloved Francois.
She's still doing that? Alright, take over for her.
Give it up, Pete.
Come on, you two? I already told you I don't know.
I'm just kidding. Nishiyama told me everything. I give up.
You did? Bastard! Damn it! Shit. Well, if you already know about it, fine. I don't want to talk about it here. Let's go somewhere a little quieter.
If it was even powder, you'd know what that is in an envelope.
What's up with you? Especially in front of everyone. Yeah, I got a job. So what? Isn't that normal? What are you getting at?
You're a piece of smuggler.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
You're a drug smuggler.
How did you... I've only told one person about that. Of all people. I can't believe you were the one to find out. You're right. They told me they had an easy part-time job for me, and I ended up smuggling drugs. All I had to do was put envelopes into coin lockers, and they said they'd give me a hefty paycheck. I didn't know what was in the envelopes, though. Still, this is what came out of it.
Right, are you being threatened as well?
So you knew, huh? They started threatening me right after they deposited the money into my bank account. They had pictures of me carrying the goods. Said they'd expose what I did unless I paid them off. You know? Why are you even asking me this stuff? Are you just gonna use my job to blackmail me too?
Yeah, when he said that, the first thing that went in my head is, oh, that's not bad. That's great. That's not a bad idea. And it just comes up with not a bad idea. That's the first thought that went through my head too. No, I'm a good boy.
I see. Well, even if you were planning on doing that, I don't have any money I could give you. If you're really interested in that job, try heading over to Central Street. That's where they told me about it. I told you everything you want to know, right? Can I go? Well then.
How'd it go? Did Anne's acting help at all? I'm thinking probably not. It went perfectly, I think. More importantly, were you able to find anything, Olis?
It's drugs.
So they ask you to deliver drugs? That's serious. I just searched for Shibuya drugs and got tons of hits too. There's a drugstore there. So they're making people traffic drugs, then threatening them. That must be what I heard people talking about in Shibuya. They seem to be going about this quite openly during the daytime. What bold methodology. I would have imagined they would do it at night. I wonder why they chose the day. Well, yeah, because high schoolers. That's when they're out and about. And as we saw not too long ago, if we congregate, even during the day on a Sunday, wasn't it? We get moved on by people. It's not even a school day we get moved on. Oh, these kids, they're hanging around, they're congregating. I see. Yes, more students will be out during the day, while the police will be more cautious at night. Ryuji, you're over in Shibuya now, right? Do you see anyone like that there? Yeah, I'm at Central Street. It's tough to tell, though. I mean, there are just way too many people. The goddamn rain's not helping out either. Sun won't be setting soon. What should we do, Olis? I guess we're doing it tomorrow. Yeah, that seems like our only choice now. We can split up and search separately then. In any case, we have some new intel. Let us call that progress for today. Whoever asked us to take on that job should know who their boss is too. Alright, I'll get in touch with you guys later tonight and we can come up with a plan. My day! What about my confidants? Thought I actually had a customer, but it's just you. I never get many customers when it rains. The cash register's gonna run dry at this rate. We have to find them tomorrow for sure. It's the only lead we have right now. Yes, it is highly likely that this part-time solicitor is somehow related to the mafia. If we tail him, he may lead us straight back to his boss. You talked to Ida and Nishiyama over at Central Street, right? Indeed, it seems that is where our target waits. But then, who should be the one to go? Morgana, I choose you. Leave it to... I mean, Ryuji would probably fit in. Leave it to me. I don't think I should go. Because I'm already, like, in trouble. And if I get seen around these people, that could actually just do me in any way. Ryuji, you got this. Hold on, Ryuji would likely stand out too much. I know, but he'd be perfect Mark. Yeah, he's too loud and obnoxious to be a drug trafficker. They'd never trust something like that. Wait, what? Let's just leave this to our leader. We'll be counting you, Wallace. I have a police issue. Tricking people and using that as blackmail. These bastards are true cowards. It's kind of scary to think people like that are all around us in this city. Well, guys, we got to brace ourselves. We're up against a serious criminal here. I've got a police issue. On Discovery Town Detectives, we talk about Seaside Park, which is popular among young people. Relaxing at the park is nice, and the view from the Ferris wheel is really something. Yes, the Ferris wheel is really popular among couples. I'd love to ride it with a cute girl someday. Nope. Denied. Banned. You're still carrying the cat around in your bag. I'm surprised you don't get stiff shoulders. That was my weight routine. I got an instant message, do I? So obviously something's going on tonight.
Nice.
Gotta check my plant. I love to stroke my plant.